everybody, welcome back to another episode of Roll Initiative. We travelled back in time, so this one is being filmed a week before the first episode, which was a few years ago, relatively speaking.
But my hair's the same colour.
Yeah, and see? Now, there's nothing particularly to announce at this point as far as I'm aware, sitting in the past. So, now, when we last left our heroes...
Our heroes? Yes.
Alright, one of them sprained their ankle.
You're gonna die now.
I did not! I was just
down.
bleeding profusely.
You sure about that? Sounded like you did. Anyways, you were currently laying on the ground in front of a tavern, now on fire,
Yes.
with a large black wolf looming over you.
Nice. I dig
The
it.
rest of the group are basically block and a half away at this point, kind of coming down towards the now burning tavern. So, creature looms over you.
The night.
You're on your back at the moment, kind of backing away from this thing. It's drooling. You can see it's like really vicious teeth, actually designed to
Can I
remove
roll
flesh.
to give him Tic Tacs?
His breath is actually really good. It slightly
Can
smells
I
of
roll
mead.
to ask him what he uses to keep his breath so fresh?
You don't need to roll, but you can certainly ask him.
Oh my god. Oh my god. No!
Okay, meanwhile you guys are making your way up. You
Right.
can see this beast. As the creature moves towards you,
Put it down.
you can all hear in the distance a wolf cry call out from the foresty area in the background. The creature immediately looks up towards that.
I run while he's looking. Can I do that?
Aren't you prone on the ground?
Get up and
You can
try.
get up when you
Run!
die.
I'm just gonna like, yeah. Skedaddle.
Try
Full
and
of skedaddling.
backing up fast.
Not like that though.
As you're backing away, the creature turns back to you with kind of like a brutal-esque smile.
Can I finger gun my way out of the situation?
You can try.
You're gonna lose both your hands.
You hear this deep growling voice as the wolf takes one more step towards you, looming to it looks at you and just says, "I'll be seeing you soon." And it turns and heads towards that wolf call. You guys will see it like as it gets close. You would have heard the wolf call, and you see it making its way towards the forest.
So the forest is behind us?
Well, it's kind of around this. The whole thing's around the forest in general. This is just towards the outskirts of the town, outer edge of the town, I should say. So maybe another block and a half of open ground, and then the forest is there. And the creature is sprinting off towards that.
And can we see this?
Yes, quite clear.
And we see the fire.
Yes, it's lighting up the inside of the tavern, but it hasn't kind of
Giving
burst
me a
through
nice
it yet.
luminous glow
But
as I lay bleeding out on the ground.
Phineas?
You see the shape of Phineas on the ground.
That could be anything.
Could be anything.
Yeah.
Well, you recognise it as a person, all the same.
Yeah. It's a person on the ground.
That was
I
almost
would
a
like
werewolf.
to charge the werewolf.
Yeah, I'd like to charge well
Okay.
with my 100.
Assuming Phineas is sitting there on the ground, like, trying to finger guns the way out of the situation still.
What do you want
At
me to do
this
with
point-
3 health points?
At this point, you're too far away from the wolf to actually charge it, and you just kind of have to give chase.
I give chase.
How far?
And then stunty dwarf legs.
Natural sprinters.
Charging is what I do.
I know. You will be able to catch it. That's not in question. It's just that you can't catch it initially. You'll have to chase it down, gaining ground on it. At your best guess, it will at least get to the forest before you're on it.
Ah, well then.
But you will slowly close the gap.
Nah, I don't bother.
I'm gonna
No, I run up and then I'm going to try and shoot it in the leg.
Okay.
I'm going to trust bow.
run up level with these guys.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Guidance the dwarf.
20, not natural.
20 hits it unnaturally.
In the leg.
Yes.
It was
Let's slow
unnaturally so.
Just slow
That
down.
felt a bit unnatural.
Do you want some damage? It sticks hard in the creature's leg, but the creature barely seems to notice.
10!
You people.
Creature barely seems to notice.
You do hear, as the creature is like bounding away, you hear a wolf call from it as it's entering into the forest that just kind of echoes around you, and another one further on down there, kind of a reply.
Well,
Trigger
if it
trap.
looks like the danger has passed,
Trigger has chief.
go look around,
That's what
see
the
how I
whole
can help.
purpose I'm here.
Kill you, chief.
And by now some people have gone off to collect others and help. And they're beginning to kind of form like basically a bucket chain at this point from a nearby source of water.
Are they not advanced enough to have hoses?
No.
There is no one. Okay. Alright.
No one's invented it yet.
That would be like the closest thing you would get is mages.
Why would they not do that?
There's probably no mages.
That's just rude.
Can you do it?
Yes.
Why are you helping?
Drogo can do it with a
Because
shovel.
So,
It's all neutral.
I'm going to assume you assist in making sure everyone's getting out of there,
Yeah, trying to get people out. It's like, it's fire, whatever.
clearing any
Like,
debris away so the
whatever.
fires aren't going to spread too badly.
oh, you're from like hell,
I'm a
right?
tiefling, I don't care about fire.
Does it not hurt you?
It does hurt, just not much.
Less. So you guys kind of standing around the tavern, slowly being put out, people taking care of that.
Once they have it under control, march the guard station.
Oh, well, that's right. You're still on this campaign.
No.
Talk to Phineas. What the hell happened?
As in he goes, Drogo immediately goes over to Phineas
Okay.
and begins talking. Is that when you leave?
No, once
Or-
they've got the fire under control.
Okay. So, you approach Phineas.
What the hell happened?
Big werewolf. Accidental fire. Bleeding.
Did
My
you
bad?
kill the werewolf?
No, he ran. He didn't even try to fight. Well, he almost killed me. And then there was like another werewolf. I'm assuming it was a werewolf because it was probably the only thing that could have made him leave. And so he left.
So the werewolf burnt down the tavern.
Yes.
Alright.
Do I have to roll for that? Which one?
Deception.
Yeah.
I'll get you to do an insight.
Oh, that's 6.
20.
Well,
Looking straight through Phineas's soul, it appears that he is trying to mislead you.
Okay, so the werewolf burnt down the tavern.
yes.
Amidst the kind of like calling of people, asking for help, etc., you do hear another wolf call slightly off to the north side, as in the whatever wolf is making it has kind of begun moving that direction.
I head straight to the guard post.
It's alright, and you're going to there as well?
I'll head that way. Like, it'll only be a couple of minutes before they have it under control, so yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it hasn't like lit the outside of the building on fire.
Oh, okay, so yeah.
It's just an internal fire.
Once they have it, yeah.
Yeah, damn werewolves.
So
Their
I follow.
fire techniques.
I'll follow Bane.
Alright, so Drogo, Finn, do you guys follow as well?
Sure.
Yeah, right.
Alright, so as a collective you make your way over to the guard station. Obviously some of the guards have run past you, making their way to help with the fire and so forth.
Making their way downtown.
But there are still some guards here.
Why were you in the tavern with the werewolf?
Because he invited her there.
Do you know that? I'm not asking you.
Yeah, you were in prison.
So you were over at the guard outpost. You kind of recognise the guard in passing, but you couldn't really identify him by name. He just kind of looks at you, trying to look for that familiarity, trying to work out where he's placed you from, just not quite getting it.
Thaumaturgy. Yelf the captain.
Oh god.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Guy
Okay,
immediately
go.
covers his ears to the noise. And looks at you and goes, oh,
I remember you.
ew. Moments later you can hear a couple of doors. And then Captain
Saunters in.
more like aggressively storms,
Oh,
walks up.
I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed.
He's definitely.
I'll take that apology and my stuff back.
Is that before or after you burnt down the tavern?
After he burnt down the tavern.
Werewolves burnt down the tavern.
He burnt down the tavern.
He's a werewolf?
Yeah.
I have a
No,
prisoner
he's not.
creating a disruption, being arrested, escaping custody, and then suddenly I have a tavern on fire moments after your suspected escape.
Werewolves burnt down the tavern.
I got it. Werewolves burnt down the tavern. Not only that, him escaping, not his fault. Your incompetence. I got you.
Shut up.
Why did you leave the cell?
Why would you leave a cell? It's not a very pleasant place to be.
Because
Shut up, Phineas.
Don't worry.
you goddamn
I'm
man.
gonna lawyer the hell out of him for you.
The word of the day: incompetence.
I hate these people. Drogon, can we go find a werewolf?
I did not feel safe.
Gesturing to the incompetence of him?
No, the fact that he got the word of the day right. And here's the action to show the word of the day.
I just say, feel free to throw them in the cell. I need some of your guards. Because there's werewolves everywhere.
Are we alone with this dude?
There's the other the guardman.
Yeah, but like how many?
The other guardman.
Just one?
Yep.
We can take him. You can take him. And I'll stand back and believe in you profusely.
I'm going to assume that you're not suggesting the assaults on an official town officer.
You can assume all you like. That's okay.
And then we can assume that I'm not going to put you in a cell.
Doesn't seem to really work, does it?
No, I've heard that they don't really hold that well. It's not exactly a holding cell, is it?
Very well. Seeing as clearly incompetence is the word of the day, you are free to go. Be gone.
I'll have my stuff. Also, that apology.
I'm
Also, I mobilise your guards to go, kill the werewolves.
What werewolves?
How's that you ask any of the 20-odd people that were running away from the tavern?
Did none of us stop to consider the fact that maybe everyone in the town is a werewolf and maybe the captain of the guard is a werewolf?
I said that weeks ago.
We considered that, but, we're still running under the assumption that we might be able to get some help, or we've got to break it down.
Oh, sorry, you want our incompetent help?
Well, whatever.
I'm afraid we're actually all that. We're too busy dealing with the fire.
No.
Is
Cannon
there-
fodder is helpful.
Any way naturally to identify lycanthropes? Is there
Are you asking me or are you
Sorry,
asking Captain
that,
of
no,
Death?
that's,
Yeah,
that's
just
me
casually
referring
asking
to
the captain of the
my natural
Okay.
knowledge. Whether I can, there's a root of a plant that makes lycanthropes sneeze.
Hey, captain of the guard,
It's
smart
like-
as Daisy.
To the best of my knowledge, no, but it's more common than not that people who have lycanthropic tendencies will display some features of the creature in question, whether it be a bear, rat, wolf, etc. So, those who are bear will generally be hairier,
We should get him to take his shirt off and see if his back's really
where
hairy.
rats will be generally have more of a pointier face, etc., etc.
Overbite.
Yeah, those kind of things are common. Otherwise, not particularly. Silver is a good test. It burns.
All of them?
Yes.
What was your ring
Lycanthrope
made
are
out of?
definitely allergic to silver, period.
What was your ring made out of?
Do I have any silver? I have vast quantities of gold.
I have a ring. I give her the ring that heals. I forgot about that.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it. A lot.
Yeah, do I have any bling on me? I'm a dwarf.
Do I have any in that everything I stole?
Silver pieces. The silver
From
pieces
that
in our
mansion.
currency.
You collected a bunch of gold, I recall.
And gems. A bag of gems.
Yes, they're gems, they're not silver. It would have been possible that perhaps one of the weapons in that room may have been silver, but
One of my bastard swords that I picked up?
no,
No.
that was a solid iron. Steel.
Would I have anything that would be silver? I
Unlike,
have gold, but nothing evident.
it's unlikely, but although getting it isn't
Anything
very
in my alchemist
difficult.
supplies,
Okay.
silver.
I asked the
There
guard
are
captain.
some grains of it for necessary spells, but I don't believe you know any spells that require you to have silver. Or anything
But
in
they
it.
could be in there and I could throw it at his face.
Yeah, you'd more than likely have a small vial that's got maybe half teaspoon, tablespoon of silver.
Yeah.
Like, not
That's
in
expensive and
tier
I'm cheap. I'm not throwing it in his face.
Okay, and that's something that I would know, that all lichens are allergic to.
As a hunter of
have
sorts,
yellow
you would
guys.
know your prey.
Alright.
And it is not a well-kept secret.
Would we know, dealing with magic?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You didn't think about it. You jerks.
Okay.
I asked the captain if they have any amount of silver that we could use to try to test to see if you have lichens amongst you. In a kind of, if you don't give me silver, you're a filthy lichen.
Oh, so you're
Nah.
intimidating
Roll
him.
a intimidation then.
Where's that nat 20 now?
Roll a d4 and add that though.
Oh, right. D4, not just 4. Yeah! 12.
You can see in his face that he recognizes you as a threat. Like, he recognizes your dangerous potential. But all the same, he still doesn't back down for you. He's just, not stupid. Thanks for a moment. I don't think we have any silver. There are silver coins, if that would do
Do
it.
you have a bank in this town?
Most places could give you change.
No, for like silver ingots.
Can we
No.
silver
Guys.
coins?
Let's go Ocean's 13 on this and rob a bank.
We'll
Silver
just go and
coins.
take it.
Probably. They might be a bit diluted because, cheap. But
Knowledge. Are the silver coins actually made out of silver?
it's a good question. Are silver coins actually made of silver?
I could assume so.
I would assume so too.
Well, maybe
I would assume
not.
that they
It'd
have
be too expensive, wouldn't it?
They
No,
So-
well, in this world, the whole point is that the gold coin is meant to be worth what it's.
Weight
Well,
in
So
gold.
it is a gold. Okay.
Yeah.
sorry. Well, we don't know
So then, okay, we can assume your silver coins are silver.
Right.
Then just
I will try to get some silver coins off the guard and pay for them,
Mm-hmm.
if possible, so we can start testing people and prove this fucking threat.
well, while he's stuffing around the guard, I barge through and collect my stuff from the back room.
What was
Roll
that
for
ring
that.
that they took off you?
If you get arrested again,
No,
I ain't doing shit.
I
Yeah,
arrested
I don't
him.
know shit.
Strength. 18.
You buff the guy quite heartily. Not like, off his feet or anything, but he gets pushed out of the way.
Good.
Yeah, forget about it. That ring you gave me,
I-
what does that do?
You can see on his face that he's kind of being pushed at this point. He's trying to do... You can see him struggling with some sort of moral quandary at this point. You recognize
If you
it. It's
get
like
me-
this anger that he has, and he's just not able to, he's kind of
Like me.
keeping it in. Yeah.
Well,
He's angry, but he's trying really hard not to be really angry.
I just say, just lock him away. Just whisper, just lock him away. Put him away in a decent cell. And I ain't gonna do a thing.
Yeah. If you can prove that you or your guards aren't lichens, I'm just deal out whatever justice you see fit. Drogor's committed no crime.
He reaches into a small purse, grabs one silver coin, passes you the silver coin.
Does he have gloves on?
No, he doesn't have gloves on.
Takes
He's
the coin,
fine! I whispered the
Press it
dragon.
against his forehead.
He looks at you.
I take the coin.
The other guardman's just, do you want me to go get the other guy? The captain kind of still seems a bit frozen, stoically so, unsure what to do.
I just nod at him.
He takes it, he passes it back to you.
Sweet.
I
These
asked
guys know werewolves.
I asked the captain how many guards he's got.
Why aren't they?
12.
How many are on duty right now?
8.
So there's 7 other guards at the tavern.
Yes. I'll kill the fire.
Can we get them to help us fight the werewolves? Once the tavern
So
is
far,
sorted.
he does not believe there are werewolves in this town.
We need to heard the howls.
You know, it's just wolves.
There are wolves in these forests. This is
Many
not
wolves, alright.
There'd be wolves in them.
Can you get us to help find these wolves? Can you kill them?
They're just wolves.
Yeah, they eat all your livestock.
They're not. I would have heard of such things by now.
Incompetent! As I'm putting my armor on.
So it's like this vein kind of
You
appearing
shut
on
up.
his forehead at this point. Turns to you.
If I say, if we can
One
find
that
you
we
proof
took
of a
from-
werewolf, will you help us?
Yeah, it was that one.
Yes.
Can you come with us
One that I
right
stole
now?
off you.
No, we don't need to come with us. We just need to find one.
Yeah, but we can't. That means we have to bring it
Yes.
back alive.
That's easy.
I will come with you.
Let's go, Jogor.
Condition.
Yep.
And shampoo thoroughly. It's very important.
Vein. If we find the werewolf, I'll drop the charge against your friend.
No, you can keep the charges. I just wanted you to come with us.
If we don't find any werewolves,
As his lawyer, I accept.
we'll all come back to the station with me. That one will be processed and charged. You will all be fined for being a hindrance to the town guard.
There better be a
Drogo
werewolf.
hasn't been a hindrance. Find the others.
There better be a werewolf because I'm not paying nobody
Acceptable.
anything.
Right.
As you're walking out, he walks
So
back
it's
in
like,
to grab his stuff.
Are we gonna help these guys find a werewolf?
You can also cast a strength check if you wish.
6.
Oh, I'm so glad you rolled low.
Stiff arms into yourself.
What? Comes back moments later, swoosh. Alright, where's the werewolf?
To the north.
No, we go to the tavern and follow the tracks from the crossbow.
But they were heading north.
We follow the tracks.
We don't have tracks. We can't follow anything.
North is a big place.
The tracks and the blood that was left.
I pushed Phineas outside.
Yeah, alright, I'm going.
Klaus follows you.
Can you
Quietly.
believe these guys, Klaus? Very quiet today, Klaus.
Oh, you know.
You should speak up a bit more. Don't be afraid to speak your mind. Don't let these guys push you around.
Okay. Trying to remember if we actually left Klaus in the tavern.
Sorry,
I think
Joel.
Klaus was left in the tavern.
He's
He
probably
was
helping out with
asleep
the
in a
fire.
different
I
town.
didn't know he was asleep.
Yeah, right. Ignore entirely all of that. Klaus is net. You're just imagining things.
Cut that out.
So, you make your way to the tavern. You can find the prince quite easily because there's no fresh
prince.
and it's a large creature. It is a little bit, skewed by all the feet of everyone else who's been around the area, which point out the fire is being stopped.
Okay.
It has not destroyed any of the outside of the building. It's just kind of the inside floors and tables.
I walk up to our orc buddy, pat him on the back. You got this, buddy. Guidance.
Track the prince.
Alright, roll survival.
I'm helping him.
Alright. Between the pair of you, so advantage on this. Acceptable.
I think you've thoroughly tracked this.
Yeah, you do. Needs to say the path leads you into the forest, which progressively becomes denser. The trees are huge, and who here has dark vision? Phineas,
Do I not, or do I? I wouldn't, would I?
you're a human.
Yeah,
No, you
I
do
kind of just fumble. Hang on, I didn't even say I would go on with these guys. I just got pushed towards the tavern.
I'm pretty sure you said at that point, okay, yeah, I'm gone.
No.
I will build you a harness and tie you to me.
Yes, please. I want that so badly. Then I don't have to stumble around in the dark.
Okay.
It's
Well,
also
you
the
light a
harness.
torch as
I loop a harness around her,
yep.
like both arms, and then just tied to my waist.
Big baby.
No, not carried, like dragged. You better hope we don't fight something.
Then you're going very
Yeah.
fast.
I'm
I'm just
telling you,
gonna,
if you start fighting, I'll cut
dagger.
it straight off you.
and you know.
Yeah, he's got 2 pieces of rope.
now you have 2 pieces of rope.
Alternate
Pick
plan.
up some
Cut my
debris
rope.
Tie Finn to me.
and then like
I got this.
Create a torch.
We'll
Alright.
go around the neck.
As you guys are walking, there's like a orangey light illuminating from behind you, and you can see Finn carrying a torch.
Don't make me throw the
I
fire. I
extinguish
will
the
throw
torch.
the fire.
How do you try and extinguish the torch?
On the ground, stand down. I
try-
can't track. You got a shitty torch.
It's mediocre at best, but whatever.
To be fair, you're kind of more at the front of the group at this point, so there's like a good 15 feet between you.
And
That's it.
I'm
Does he-
dawdling.
Do
I'm
you
dawdling as
noticeably
well.
get annoyed by this torch?
No, that's me.
I give my prayers to Grummish to not kill them.
I go back, let him keep tracking. I go back, grab the torch out of their hand, stamp it out, and say,
I'm not a her.
Put your hand.
Can he reach? I'm 6 foot. He is a dwarf.
I'm
I am a
5.
6 foot male.
"You're not doing
6'2".
this," and
Yes,
I'm
I am. I
5'2".
see you walking. Like, fuck off.
Okay, you can fight over the torch.
No. You know
continue
what?
to
You know
track.
what? I drop the torch and I sit down
On the torch.
on the
Good thing
ground.
you're
I
harnessed.
stand the torch out and say, "Stay here."
The harness
The
is
tank.
cut.
Oh.
Now you have 2 pieces of rope.
Cut my rope.
No, I just gave you 2 pieces.
It was like a little tradey trade.
I
It's
say,
like communism.
"Stay here. Don't move."
Don't tell me what to do.
And
Stand
I
up.
turn around and walk. I catch back up.
You know what? I'll walk the other way.
You walk back to town.
Bye, Felicia.
Roll a survival check.
I don't want to.
Well, sit back down.
Okay. 14.
Alright. You are going to be able to get back to town.
Nice.
Takes you a little while. But you
That
do
is
it.
over under
Aren't we? Was it only at the tavern though?
Yeah, you
where
made
it's
your way
just
to the
done
forest.
Oh.
That's
Cool.
why you lit the torch.
Cool. Tight. Well, yep, I head back to the other tavern where Klaus is, and good night. I'm gonna have a long rest.
Productive session! Yay!
Okay.
So boned.
So boned.
So,
She's like dead anyway.
I'm the only one with healing potions. I'm the closest thing to a healer this party has.
What's a healing spell?
which is ironic because of the
Healing?
cleric.
What? Don't require healing if the beast is dead.
So, speaking of, following these tracks, you get to a point. What you can best describe is one wolf has met up with another wolf.
Oh,
So
him.
there are 2. The second one's smaller though. And you can find 2 other sets of tracks. There's one of a smaller person and another person who's wearing some sort of armor. Those
Now I'm tracking 3 things.
2 wolves, an armored person, and an unarmored person.
4 things.
4 things.
Mm-hmm.
Joy.
None of them look like the unarmored person doesn't look like a small person.
Talk shit,
Like a
get hit.
12-year-old
dwarf.
girl that we're looking for.
Well, like the first unarmored small prince kind of do, but the second armored prince do look bigger. You assume armored. It could be armored or just heavy set.
Could be, yeah.
Big fat guy.
I let the people know that we're tracking now 4 things rather than 1.
Okay. And well, like you can follow the prince. You can see clearly that the unarmored prince went first, then the heavier set ones, and then the wolves are following them.
Oh!
Okay.
Alright, okay. So we step up the speed then.
All right. So you are going to be making pace.
Are we still
Like, keep up.
keeping Captain with us? Why
Yeah.
did you leave?
He's there.
You don't need to be able to see.
We have a
You know
captain that can't see anything either.
Yeah, and it's the principle of the matter.
I'm just glad you didn't do anything because I would have just hit you in the stomach.
My whole personality is a piece of shit. Like,
Yeah, I
it's in the character sheet. A piece of shit.
So
I should cross out
Should've killed
non-confrontational at this point, though.
I think so.
Hammer,
Yeah.
stomach.
All right.
I'll do it. I want to
Whoops.
make a new class.
After
I
another
wanna die.
half hour, 45 minutes of tracking, making pace, you hear another howl coming from in towards in front of you. This time, they're a bit closer than previously.
Yep.
Continuing following that, how fast do you want to go? Double pace or run?
I suggest we slow down if we're getting closer.
Okay, double pace then.
Alright, double pace.
I trust in the orc.
That is slower than what I was intending because I was about to be like, we're gaining ground, sprint!
Dwarves are natural sprinters.
over short distances.
I'm gonna lag behind.
You'd be sprinting for like 2 days.
As you guys are making double time, you hear the
I'm just like, there they are! You guys are like, miles away. Oh!
That's you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Just never look behind me.
as you guys get closer, you can hear the growling now of the wolf.
Alright, and we think the wolf is tracking these things?
Yes.
And the captain of the guard is making pace with me or with them?
What's your movement speed?
25.
This is 30.
Mine's 30.
Mine's,
Yours is both 25?
Mine's 30.
mine's 25 because I'm a stunky little wolf.
Captain's making pace with you.
Want to get closer and then slow down and like stealth around if it comes to like a clearing.
Okay.
Yeah, do we think we are now in like,
Like we just
are
can't
we
see.
just
because
about
of
to
the
run into
foliage.
this thing as far as
Based on the fact that you can hear it growling, probably so. The trees are beginning to thin out a bit at this point, however, the visibility is still quite low. They're like, quite tall trees, and they're basically blocking out the moon for the most part.
Okay.
Okay, I stop.
Alright.
He stops. I'm gonna just kind of skirt around. If I notice that the trees are like thinning out, I want to stay in like thick pile of trees.
Yeah. Stay at the far edge. It does force you to go quite wide, but easily so. Captain there, kind of getting low,
Unseen.
turns to you. Alright. So, maybe there are wolves. But how do you know they're werewolves?
Because they change when they die.
But where?
So we have to kill one.
Or just cover it in silver. How many more of these do you have?
Jesus Christ.
1 silver.
Stole silver.
One
Drogor
stolen.
criminal! Master thief Drogor.
Rolls a thieves check on everything now.
Give me that
somebody will be
painting,
like, sorry.
Master thief.
Yeah, somebody will be like, here's all this, and Drogon's just like sleight of hand.
Just through the wall. Now I'm
What would you
angry.
like to do now?
Is that what the captain says, or is that what you're like? Is
Fundamentally both.
Alright, okay, so now we go all, let's hunt this bitch, and like, sort of go forward at normal pace,
Alright.
and draw weapons, and I advise everyone with clever hand signals that they should be careful.
So go around the left field and take second base, and then
Punch it.
Except for
I mean,
Drogon,
yeah,
that's just like,
Except I haven't seen
Spear.
it. It's already walking.
point spear.
my favourite football
Slap
team is the
spear,
Mighty
point
Ducks.
spear. Alright, so as you guys are kind of edging closer, the trees are thinning out, but they are reasonably dense, big trees themselves. You guys get closer, and the growling that you heard before starts up again. This time you can hear its kind of resonant chestiness. So you guys maybe 50 feet.
Same growl, different growl.
To ones you heard earlier, same, but someone you've heard previously, I should say. Other than like literally just before.
Yeah, but like what I'm saying is, I know I'm tracking 2 wolves. Is the second growl the same wolf, as far as I can tell?
Yes. It's very baritone kind of sound. And you can hear the slight, what's the word? The sound of armour slightly moving.
Knowing that we're so close, prepare action.
I just
Second
did that
flame.
Okay. As you kind of like arc around a large, maybe 10 foot wide tree at its like base. Yeah. However, they're like quite sparse at this point. Arcing around, you can see that there is some armored person, and then to their left is a lightish brown wolf, as best you can tell, and then to the right side there is a large black one that you saw earlier at the
Just
tavern.
get something sticking out of his leg.
No, but you can kind of see maybe a little bit of wettened fur around the leg area.
Maybe just got rid of the stick for it.
The armored person you recognize to be female and is holding a short sword.
And
Drawn?
Four?
Yes, drawn.
At the wolf, or is it
And
just
you
like?
can kind of see, it's hard to make out because of how dark vision works, but it looks like there's another person kind of cowered low on the ground behind the armored person.
Okay, and does this look like a hostile situation between the armed person and the wolves?
Yes. Like they kind of like moving around trying to find an opening, and this armored warrior is like trying to train one sword on two targets at the same time.
Alright,
Out particularly getting away from one of the others.
and I can see this?
Yes.
And how far away are they?
The wolves, 45 and 50 feet respectively. The brown one being 45. And the armoured lady is about 60.
I kind of tap Drogo. Me first or you first?
I'm like the captain.
Did I see these guys to the left of me, or is this too many trees?
Werewolves or not, do we kill these wolves and save these people?
Yeah.
Up to you.
You charge, I'll fire.
I throw my spear.
Which
At the big one.
And the big one? Alright.
Sacred Flame, big one.
Alright. Quickly, what are you doing?
So I've seen these people.
You've made your way around. From you, they're a bit further away.
Yeah.
Like, they're probably the closest, which is the big black wolf, is about... Sorry. Do you want to get to, like, say, the eastern side or the northern side?
wanna-
Assuming that they're at the
So,
south.
say if they're west,
Mhm.
I want to come in from like north, southeast.
That's gonna take you like...
So if we
Where am
can.
I at the moment? Am I like directly south at the moment?
As in presuming they're west, you'd be about south.
Okay.
If you keep arcing around, you'd be able to do it. If you cut out of the
Yeah.
deepened forest, you could do it a bit quicker.
Yeah, I wanted to just like get in a bit closer, and then behind like a massive tree.
Yep. Well, at this point, there are quite a few of
Yeah.
them. So, doing that then, perhaps, give me a stealth check. You feel confident you can get yourself in maybe 60 feet away from the closest
7.
one.
What are you wearing?
Like chain.
Yeah.
It's a bit personal, don't you think?
2. It's a 5. Thing.
It's,
Something to-
Disadvantage?
Yeah.
Is it? Yeah.
On stealthing it is.
Yeah, it is.
Alright. Best as you can tell though, you sneak up to that tree well and truly. You're about 60 feet away from the nearest one.
Oh, sweet. Nearest tree or?
No, the nearest wolf.
Okay, cool. I need to get at least 10 feet closer.
There's another tree that is about 15 feet closer.
Yeah, alright. I try with all my might to stealth closer to get to that tree.
Oh.
17!
Yeah! No, not 20, but
Wolf's
it's
like, he's behind that tree! Actually, you're behind the one next
perfect.
A leaf in the wind.
You are a leaf in the wind. As you sneak to
Now
that
I'm sad.
tree, you see a spear, arc, and then stick. Oh, you haven't rolled for that. Do so.
Oh, I thought that was a 2.
I thought it was a 1.
14.
14 hits, just. It hangs loosely, but it does manage to penetrate the beast's side.
So, a throw is d6 for a spear?
Mm-hmm. Plus strength.
Damn.
What?
I was meant to get angry.
You can get angry after the fact. So how much damage is that?
If I missed, I was going to get angry as
10.
well. 10 damage.
20 damage.
Yeah, math. Roll on Sacred Flame. Do you roll for that, or do I roll?
He makes a dex save.
Oh, did you shoot?
Yeah, remember? I shot the wing round.
Yeah, right. He's
Yeah!
probably
He does not
like
get out of that
action
one.
each turn.
Oh.
You didn't see it coming.
You
DC
thoroughly got him.
12.
Yeah, no.
Okay. Did you give him disadvantage?
Yeah, because you guys are well uncovered.
He takes d8 damage.
4 plus.
No.
4 plus 20.
It's like
4 plus 2.
bolt in the leg, and it's like all bleeding and stuff, and it's like spear in the chest, and it's all bleeding. And it's just like oh, singed fur.
Creature lets out like this, bellow of pain, as the spear embeds into its lower back and then begins like flopping loosely. It's in, but it's not in that hard. And then a burst of flame kind of like erupts around that area and singes. You can just smell that scent.
Radiant damage.
Listen, my flame is flame, right, buddy?
Radiant fire.
If you want to do, your radiant damage, you should have said so earlier.
It just is radiant damage.
Well, shut up.
Could, like holy burns, like holy fire.
Yeah.
And you burn witches and stuff.
Yeah. All right.
She turned me into a mute. No, a newt.
Alright, so
Newt. I got better.
the creature immediately turns facing you guys.
Touch it.
Alright, then roll initiative.
Yeah,
me too.
I don't have to charge it. Did I interrupt your story?
No.
Sorry.
6.
Is there any bonus to initiative?
Dex.
15.
Alright, Bane, what did we get?
6.
Drogo?
15.
Better than 6. Lucy?
1.
I'm sleeping.
Alright, God, what did you get, buddy? Okay, good, solid effort, you tried.
Got a 3 on my sleeps.
As you begin,
I struggled.
as you plant your feet and begin making your way towards the creature ready for a charge. Also, did you bonus action for rage before you finished?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're raging.
I will.
That is bellowing roar as you begin to thud towards the creature. The creature, kicks up dirt with its back feet as it charges directly at you with its own roar.
Yes.
Spear.
Do I see the people react
Oh no!
to
I
this
just threw my spear.
charging off?
Shit.
Hanzo?
Do I see the people reacting to the wolf turning around and charging off?
Yes, they will.
I was like, I'm charging. It's charging. I'm like spear. Ah, fuck! I just threw that.
No, just running.
Cool.
Melee attack. Just
Melon it in further.
It's on its like back.
Yes.
jump over and
No, I'm just gonna club
Alright.
it. Head.
So the creature runs directly at you. The woman in armor, seeing as the creature goes, because it's not that close to us, she doesn't get to attack it, she turns her attention towards the other creature and kind of slowly begins making her way towards it. Creature charges at you. Oof. Let's see.
16.
First one misses. You manage to. Do you have a weapon by chance at the moment?
Not all.
Your maul. You manage to get your maul up and block the first one as it comes through. The second one misses, and with a well-planted kick, the creature goes sprawling over you, but manages to get just back to its feet.
Can
Now we're on the other side of
them or
Charge
is
it.
blocked?
charge it.
It's kind of blocked from outside because of the trees.
Come on,
However, the other one you have a pretty good line of sight on. Drogo, that makes it yours.
I charge it.
Alright, creature is maybe about 10 feet behind you at this point.
I already did.
I hear Drogo yelling.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it just
So
echoes
I also
through this
wanna-
forest. You can hear birds fluttering from the trees.
I also want a reckless attack.
Alright. That's what reckless attack does.
Yeah. 18
Mm-hmm.
and can I borrow a d6? No. 7 damage.
10.
What's your strength mod?
Ah. 12 damage. I forgot about strength one.
Wait, that's a-
That's 5.
Yeah,
That's fine.
I'm angry.
Oh yeah.
You charge at the creature and with a massive uppercut swing with your maul, you connect it well with the chest of the creature. As it tries rolls through with the blow, but it doesn't happen, and you just cop it heavy on the chest. Do you only have one attack or two?
And then 1.
Alright. You notice the woman edging towards the wolf, taking a fighter stance as she brings the sword towards it, slashing and hitting.
What up?
The creature kind of makes this exasperated sound as it that high-pitched dog noise when they're hurt, but then immediately returns to a growl as it takes back its stance. And yeah, she hits the creature well, but then takes back that guard stance. Wolf 2. The wolf's going to attack her now. Woo! It's gonna hit.
Is it the old lady that we robbed?
Holy
Well,
Jesus.
they never
It's wolf's lair.
They never identified the body per se.
Might be one.
Just that it was dead.
Oh, that might be
Really
yeah.
cool.
That's what
So
I
I
mean.
had
Like,
that out
you
just
know,
because
it's
he's my
never really. We just
Uh,
assumed.
Then you'll notice as she's like returning back from a soul strike, the creature lunges forward and bites, kind of tears at her forearm, opening up a bit of a wound there.
The sword arm.
Yes.
arm
It
is
managed to get the armor managed to stop most of it,
No.
but it's kind of like opened up on the underside. You can see having a close look, it's plate armor, but it's not a complete set.
So it's hard.
Someone might have stolen her armor.
Does look a little old.
Thank you.
Okay. Oh my god, because you have just rolled better, people. Seriously. Alright.
We've rolled better. A 6 and a 1.
As no, I said, could you?
Oh.
Could you just do that for me? Captain of the Guard runs in with a flurry.
2.
But as the creature kind of sprawling from that massive attack from him, it kind of coincidentally misses, and then another one glances off. Okay, now Dane, your turn.
Alright, we're going to move in 25.
Mm-hmm.
Fire crossbow. At the brown wolf. So I want
Gotcha.
to help the lady. 21.
That's gonna do it.
Woo! 4. Oh yeah, I had mine. Hit.
8.
Yep.
Arrow flows through the air, and again, this one sticks in like the lower
Bonus
hind
action reload.
Yeah. Sticks in the hind quarters of the wolf, and you can see it turn towards you. Like these golden eyes, and it like barks out a growl at you, a challenge.
You can take it.
Right, I'll reload my crossbow.
Take a place like.
Alright.
Not much else I can do.
Which wolf?
The big white one.
What does it have to beat again?
DC 12.
DC 12. Yes. Just makes it.
I don't want to be this close. Shift 20 feet away.
Alright, fair enough.
I guess.
You don't notice this. You're raging and fighting wolf.
Yeah, and my allies are leaving.
Oh, well,
The
I
creature
was never with you.
then bounds towards you, Drogo. With its own roar, trying to bite you.
I'm trying to match its roll.
Rips
But
out.
like that. One of its roll.
Roll a strength check for me.
Just roll strength.
Yeah, you're what do you call it? Thing you have advantage while you're. Wait, do you have advantage
Yeah.
while raging?
Yeah. 9 plus 5 is 14 plus 2 is 16.
Alright.
My maths is terrible.
Creature lunges at you. You manage to catch it in the mouth as its fangs are going through your face. It tries to paw at you, claw at you with its thing, and you kind of roll through, shoving it over, and it goes tumbling that way, both attacks missing.
Strength-wise, in comparison to me, do you think it's about the same?
While raging, you're probably stronger.
You're angry, dude.
I was gonna go all King Kong and try and tear its jaw off, but alright. I suppose I'll just fight it normally.
You could probably do it. Maybe.
Anything's possible if you roll high enough.
I believe in you.
I don't think it's challenged me yet, so I'm not going to.
Fair
I'm
enough.
gonna hit it with my club.
So the challenge is here.
Drogo, your turn.
I charge it.
Alright.
It's right there, you charge once.
I have to charge it. 23 to hit.
23 to hit hits.
10 plus 15, 17 damage.
Yeah.
Feeling the deeps.
You can see now that the creature is properly bleeding. You can see that wound on its leg has kind of become a lot more vibrant. What you did to its chest earlier is now opened up properly. And that was another maul swing, wasn't it?
Yes.
That one bats it right at the kidney area, and it just goes tumbling sideways as you sweep through. And it lets out this kind of pitiful wail in pain. combined with this guttural growl.
Alright.
As you do that, the wolf bounds over at you, Bane, the brown one.
Shit!
And as I assume you're drawing out your close quarters weapon.
I was reloading my crossbow, so I'm just
Will you be drawing it out?
after this.
Alright, fair. Well, either or. As the creature gets in close, it ducks under what it thinks will be the next attack and swings up with a left claw, opening you right at the hip across towards your upper chest. And it does 11 damage.
Oh, this hurts.
Like,
Oh,
it just tore through.
Wouldn't a healing potion be nice
Possibly.
right about now?
Have my own.
I don't know what you're talking about.
No, you're fine.
You need to be hit to heal.
Listen, son.
To be full red.
Lady's turn.
Yes, it is.
Oh, sorry.
Did she
Otherwise-
get an attack evolve?
I'd be doing a lot more.
No, because she was keeping it safe distance from it anyway. She's beginning to make her way closer towards you, but she doesn't appear to be willing to go too far away from that person lying on the ground.
I asked her to help me.
Just call out.
Yep.
Help me, you bloody bastard!
Hey, lady!
She comes in, swinging, brutally. She opens up a gash on its right
you.
flank, on the other side of what you hit.
Slipped.
Just pierced
A splatter of blood arcs across your face as she swings through with that sword. Doing a lot more than you think would have been possible from it. Which is total of goodness, 3, 10, 18. Yeah, basically this is dealing 18 damage to the beast.
Well,
And the second attack misses, however, fortunately.
she's strong.
You can see in her face, she's old.
Damn it.
Stronger than you!
Does the old lady be like, recognize that weapon?
She does kinda, eyeballs you, looks down, looks back up at you with narrowed
I don't
eyes.
have any of
What
it.
about
On
his-
me, it's either
What about
she
his
or my
armor?
back.
Well, he's wearing her armor.
I'm not.
Straight up wearing lady. Oh no, you got your stuff back.
Got my stuff back.
Oh,
Wearing lady armor.
you better have that lady armor on you.
Empty boot plate.
I keep
Air is
snacks
the
in
best
there.
I'm gonna action surge.
Well,
I'll hit first. Woo! What's that? 20, not natural. The
Yeah,
first one. And a 25 on the
they
second.
both hit as you go ham and tongue with it.
12 plus.
You're an M plus 4.
Oh, yeah, so 24, 22.
What weapon are you using again?
All.
Bull. As you bring around 2 arcing sweeps left and right, you crack at the jaw, which goes limp. The other side hits it higher up in the head, and a wound kind of appears there. A lot of blood coming down the creature's face, and it's very weak. It's you can see its eyes struggling to actually focus as it's trying to maintain itself up. The wounds are becoming quite prominent. You can smell the thick scent of blood in the air. Okay, so that makes it Lucy's turn. Lucy.
Cripple the beast.
Just lance, just spear through the leg.
you can do it from behind the guard captain.
I was like, I'm not gonna be much help. I'm just
Roll
gonna...
damage.
I did 8 damage.
Um,
In this whole fight, I'm gonna do as much damage as you did in one hit.
an arc of fire glances across the side of its face, and you can see the fur has been singed and the skin underneath is kind of blistered a bit, and the creature looks very unimpressed with it.
Is it? Okay, never mind. Oh wait, it's my turn.
Now conveniently, it's the wolf's turn.
Captain's turn.
It turns you, Chris.
Captain's turn. Thank you.
Sorry.
No, you're alright. He swings his sword, and he's gonna connect.
What up?
How?
Oh, it's great.
I'm fire this captain.
No.
What?
No.
He's gonna be my pet.
There's kind of a cold grace to it as he brings his sword in an arcing sweep, opening up the side of the creature, and he comes back round, going almost the exact opposite direction, but slightly higher, making another fresh wound, across the top of the beast's left side.
Glorious.
The creature is not doing well. There is like a lot of blood dripping from those wounds alone.
Alright, now is it its turn?
Yeah.
Just a free action say. How many wolves can take this many hits?
As the creature goes towards you, the sheer blood underneath it actually slips its foot up. And instead of running at you, its back leg goes out, and it kind of rolls back down the hill a bit, maybe 15 feet before it manages to regain its balance. It takes a moment, but it manages to clear a spell fact to its feet, and you can see its eyes kind of darting, working out what to do next.
I'm gonna drop my maul and take out my silver piece.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to charge it. But you know the open chest wound that it had?
Mm-hmm.
Try to like put the silver piece inside its chest.
Alright.
Can I do that?
Yes, you
something I
can. Make an attack roll.
Stingy.
It's as it's a fist, you have proficiency with the fist, plus strength.
21 plus 2 is 23 again?
23 to hit?
23 to hit?
23 hits. Yes.
Okay.
You run up to the creature, kind of like moving its head with one arm, and ram your fist into this chest cavity, punching through the remaining ribs that are actually in your way. I assume you guys like let go of the coin in there.
No, I want to grab what I can inside with the coin in my hand.
Oh, okay. Make me a grapple check, please.
Grapple for inside.
Still grappling.
Strength?
Yes, it's acrobatics to be exact.
No, athletics.
Do I gain
Athletics.
advantage?
I think
Oh,
so.
good question.
That's what I'm
How barbarians work.
I mean, he's raged, so probably.
Take it for now. I might amend it later.
Do you want me to
No, I'll fix it later. Right.
Just figure it out.
14, 15, 16. It's just
16.
strength.
Okay, you managed to get hold of something squishy, and you can.
Man,
Left lung.
I
That'll
want
do.
like spine.
Not sure what you've got, but the creature lets out like this scream. Basically, it's just a scream. It echoes through the forest horrendously. And yeah, you've got it. It's not dead, but it's super pissed.
Okay. I'm going to try to pin it to the ground if I can.
That's going to take another action, so that'll be your next turn.
Yep, alright.
Alright, cool. Which makes it.
Squish whatever you got.
No, I'm keeping it for the captain. Like it! There should be some sort of burnt inside
Wolf.
the coin was.
Hearing that scream, its head darts up and immediately bolts in that direction. You get an opportunity attack, and so does the other lady.
I need another silver coin.
12.
12? 12's gonna miss, just. Munching the same, the creature kind of like barrels past the old woman as she swings at it. It manages to like duck its head and get low, and like shaves off some of the fur and top and back and it gets past. The creature bounds at you.
Somebody tossed me a silver.
As far as I know, there's no particular rule saying you can't grapple a grappler.
No,
So
there isn't.
you get to make an opposing grapple check. So athletics, another athletics check, please.
What?
22.
22.
Half beast.
The creature like runs at you and immediately like jumps with all fours onto you. The position you're in, as you kind of like got the creature there, it goes for your front. It's two like large feet. It's large paws. Claw into your shoulders up here, and you manage to just like belt it with your offhand, and the creature keeps sprawling that way, and tries to swipe at you, just getting you, and you take 5 damage.
Gotta get hit to
It's
need
a
a
very
health
kind of like
potion.
offhand kind of clawing as it does so.
Only take double. Did you double?
Oh, you have resistance to damage.
Oh, do I?
Yeah.
Yes.
So I take 3 damage. Oh, okay.
The creature is then like on all fours growling at you.
I growl back.
Nice. Sounds like a challenge. Which makes it Lady's turn.
Yep.
she begins carefully making her way back to where the position she was, except a bit closer towards the fight, watching but not, making any movements definitively yet.
Alright.
Yours.
I'm going to charge the brown wolf. Hang on. Is the black wolf facing away from me?
Neither of them particularly facing away from you.
Alright.
So if you're coming from the side you are, basically you have Drogo in front of you.
Yeah.
Behind him is the brown wolf.
Oh, okay.
And to the left of him from where you are is the black wolf.
Right. So
And
I'm
he's
going
currently
to go
grappled.
smash its head in from behind.
The black one.
Yeah.
Alright.
Peace.
This is my wool.
Natural 20. What up?
Reroll both of those.
14.
Plus
18.
6, 18. 4. Nice.
18.
Yep. Can suck it.
Alright, you come in with like this head full of steam moving out your dwarven war cry, and with this just mighty swing to its underside where those wounds were already opened by the captain of the guard. You just plunge your mace in there and it tears out the top. The creature recoils, kind of rolling. Whatever it is you had was seemingly undone by whatever he hit. And it just flies out. You're still holding the part of the creature now torn from it. You can hear like the sizzling as the silver is burning there. Your turn.
Sacred flame.
Which wolf?
The one that's on the ground dying.
Okay.
Pretty sure.
Fuck you. He does not get a save. Deal damage.
7.
Like your radiant energy hits it and just kind of like rolls, still slumped, trying to move a little bit, but there's very little motion in the creature.
I asked Drogo if he wants to finish the beast.
No. I don't care about stupid lichens. Fucking useless.
I thought this was your hunt, but
This is
So
the captain's hat.
Captain looks at you. My hunt. You took me here.
That's what I thought.
So it's your hunt.
Maybe it's my hunt, because I wanted to take it.
You already had your hunt.
Oh, shit. Maybe it's Chris's hunt.
Roll about
He doesn't want it, so it's Chris's.
It's captain's hunt.
The other wolf is still there.
Yeah, we just like.
It's your turn.
I charged the other wolf.
Okay.
With it.
With any more.
With what weapon?
Rope.
You have your knife.
Knife and rope.
Okay. Those are your aim to try and stab it or capture it?
I'm gonna try and stab it first.
Okay.
Can I throw my maul to him?
Sure.
Do you want my maul?
Fine.
Throw my maul to
Take a stupid one.
You catch his stupid mole with your arm. Alright, it hit the creature. Oh, you were reckless attacking.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, sorry.
My bad, I forgot.
Sorry.
That's my fault.
21 to hit.
21 to hit hits. My bad guy.
11.
Isn't that
No, thought that was a 6.
It's 9 plus 5.
Oh, sorry.
14.
Yeah.
16.
16. Sorry. I always forget my strength.
I'm so much stronger than I thought I was.
It's now because I'm remembering to add the rage damage. I forget to add the physical damage.
Alright, so with this just aggressive cry of battle, you bring that borrowed mace just straight through its skull. Whatever was left is now gone. The creature that was on its last knees just crack, it drops. The sullen thud next to it.
It's the anti-lycanthrope maul.
Are we outside of
Dies.
combat?
You are.
Can I pick up the little brown wolf,
Mm-hmm.
throw it at the captain? Not at him, at his feet.
Okay.
I take my maul.
You grab by the fur over to his feet. As it lands, it immediately kind of begins changing back into a person who's missing a lot of them.
Now you see?
Your spoils, captain.
Take the flesh!
Ah.
You're not here.
Yes, flesh. He looks at it, kind of stunned as it turns back into the regular shape of a human.
I lost my silver.
No, you still hold it.
You're still holding
Ah.
the line.
It's in your hand, like with whatever
So
squishy
this-
part of its internals you had.
Can I identify the squishy internals? Because I'm probably like, ugh.
Sure.
Actually, it's probably like. Rage again.
He, looking over it, well, you were right. Werewolves.
Did he
My apologies. As in back into human internals?
Yeah.
Yeah. I assume you were doing this for the bounty.
Yep, of course.
What fucking bounty?
It's like, I don't care about money.
Why were you hunting down these criminals?
Where's the girl?
Oh,
Say,
yeah.
we have a lady.
You hear a
Right.
voice call out, "The girl is fine. She's over here."
I get the lady armor off,
Go
Chris.
to the girl.
I wasn't wearing it, it was just in my
Yeah,
head.
yeah.
Tuck it in your bag.
Hey lady, we found this!
Hands back.
You stole it from the wolves. Who stole it from you? Definitely not us.
Yep.
As you kind of like
Dude, you
look
see
over, you can see the
I light a torch. We have humans. We need to be able to see.
I need to go home now. Please excuse me.
You see this woman, she is, like, now you can properly see her. Her grey hair is tied up in a very firm bun. She's wearing...
Does she look familiar from a painting?
Yes. Yes, she does.
Oh.
She looks, as best you can tell, as Lady Wera.
I'm not giving the gold back.
Say I found your stuff. Start pulling out all this kit. So that's a halberd, a bastard sword, a hand axe.
The armor.
The armor, and Chris has a spear.
Oh,
No, Chris is spear.
I see you doing this, I'm just like, alright. Oh, was the shield hers as well?
No, that was my shield.
Oh, give him back his shield.
She looks at you. Perhaps we have something to talk about after all. Anyway, so we're going to finish this up here. We can continue on with the conversation with Lady Wera next session. Thank you all for watching. If you liked it, like it. If you didn't, subscribe. And hopefully we'll see you all next week for more, probably not werewolves, but definitely something interesting. So see you all again on the next episode of Roll Initiative.
I'm napping.
Bye everyone.